Hello again, YouTube. My name is Bim, and welcome back to Who Murdered Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm pretty sure that's what this game is called. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right. Hey, Tails, where are you? Bim, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. She seems really excited. Did you see something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. What if Sonic is actually hurt? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're all just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap a lot in strange places. He does like to do that. Dude likes to sleep on roofs like no other, so you know what? I don't blame the guy. It's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really a part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along? If you don't mind, it's cool if I tag along, right? Oh, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. That's my thing. Don't you say my things, that's my thing. Well, I guess that's me, so it doesn't really matter. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, you know it's just because, well, where's my lure card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. You did not just walk up. You did not just walk up on our conversation and go, "Ye varmints." Knuckles! Why? Ye varmints. I wanted to do that in the voice, but I'm so in awe at the fact that he just walked up so casual and was like, "Ye varmints, it's me, Knuckles ye Echidna. Howdy, howdy, I'm the sheriff." It's so good. Ye varmints. I want to take a screenshot, that's so good. What are ye doing in my saloon? He's trying hard to stay in character. You know what? Good on you, Knuckles. I'm proud of you for sticking in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Oh, Amy mosered through here and told me all about it. Enough of that. I wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything that would help us establish an alibi and... Nope, I have nothing here to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's agitated, but I feel like it's more because he's got to play this role than him trying to pretend he's not a murderer. I know better than to argue with Knuckles. Seems we're both on our own. Then we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. It is fair, we do have to investigate and interrogate him, just to be safe. Let's see. A bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Kind of bland. Someone licked all the salt off of them. Oh, poor dude. Or maybe they're just unsalted. Now, if there was a thing of grapes around here, then we'd have something to look for. Something's always hidden in the trash can. Let's check here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always hidden behind the trash is flawed. No. Have faith, my friend. There will be hidden sometime in the trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Just have a little faith. I think Tails is ignoring me. Well, that's your loss then, Tails. What's this? Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. You know what, fair. Do you think it broke when the train sped up? The damage looks more... he was playing games. He didn't murder anybody, he was playing games. What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. Breathtaking views. This isn't Green Hill. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. That's, you know what? That's fair. You don't need to call me out like that, but you know what? That's fine. That's fair. We can do that game. I don't really mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in carts. I'll never understand this friend group. You know what? That's fair. Everyone's got their own thing. This is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Oh, I see the lipstick on there. That was Knuckles. Nope, but there is lipstick there. It's not Knuckles' cup. That's Rouge's. That's Rouge's lipstick. We should log this. Alright? I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles. Oh, no. We gotta find other stuff. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omo Chow. Hate to see them like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice? Noted! Let me just write that down in my personal diary and not the actual in-game one. So, anything else? Okay. The robotic arms are here really helpful. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. Interesting tech. Well, thank you. How well can it microwave? You know what? I think we're good. So, other than the door and then the nuts, I think we're good to interrogate Knuckles. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Aw, don't be embarrassed about the hat, dude. You've had it for years. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave. Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, just let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? But I kind of am a butler. Yeah. Don't tell him that. Also me. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Let's start the interrogation. Knuckles, Bam and I need to determine that what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Yeah, it is obvious. We have the evidence too. We do? Yes. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? This, obviously. The arcade machine? Huh. What makes you think I even touched it? Time to platform. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm thinking real hard, thinking real good. Oh yeah, I'm thinking real good. I'm thinking super hard and I'm thinking super good. Oh no, I lost some rings. I gotta get more rings. Gotta get all the rings. So I can think super hard. I'm losing rhythm, but I got it. I got an idea. I think I got it. I got the plan. You were punching the arcade machine. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... what evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag. No one was available for me. None were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you... Oh, because of the arcade scores! That's clever! Bring it on! Oh, shoot. I'm not actually... Oh, no, I'm just collecting rings. I love this immensely, by the way. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Oh, this is actually kind of hard now. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Oh, golly jiggers. Oh, goodness me. Oh, golly. I love that little sprite, by the way. That's amazing. That reminds me of Rivals of Ether a little bit. Arcade machine's fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Vector also played. Nothing, obviously. Tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture's beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade captain. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? We literally just Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. You know what? That's actually a fair statement to give. That is a common name to have. Oh, this is actually getting really hard, really quick. Jump! Jump! Woo. I love that our thinking is getting, like, why can't this be my thinking? Now, Ben, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? Because Vector's the only one on the train named Vector. Wait. This one? Huh, I knew it. You were both talking out of your bottom. Well, that's okay. But this is more Rouge than anything else. No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder industry game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks and playing arcade. It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. But was Rouge here also? It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour, wanted to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out. But then when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. This French group has a lot of pride issues. Explains one of the cups, yeah, but the one with the lipstick, that's Rouge. Girl out there flirting with Rouge. Rouge was in here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. And, you know, she was also there to, you know, flirt up the room a little bit, you know what I'm saying. You offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up. I told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario well enough. We're just gonna find something and left. Knuckles destroyed the machine. So we have a trail to follow for Rouge. That's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Is it not? I want to stick back at something I noticed. One more name on the high score list. Yeah. Wait a minute. All the other names have food, but this one. That's not quite what I noticed. That one's just ultimate, and Shadow's the ultimate life form. So did Shadow also play? This one who goes here by ultimate. You may not know, but there's someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form. Aha! Okay, all right. Also, I apologize for my many illiteracies, but sometimes I read words too fast and I can't say them fast enough. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here. He taught us the game, and was first to get his name on the scoreboard. Victor and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They were both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Key? Oh, he is the keysmith, or the locksmith, whatever it is. Shadow told me to lock the door, not to open it for anyone. And then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she's got the master key! Well, I have a lot of questions, but what happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for? I bet Rouge was searching for some kind of jewel or just something to steal. Nothing is too sus of Rouge yet. Shadow could be sus. Vector's like 10% like he could have done something, but I don't know. Ow, that hurt. I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with the cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Alright. There's a lot of info out of that. Yeah, that was pretty good. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We only know for sure when we're confirming things with Vector. Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails, Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Oh, come on, man. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Bim. Let's head to the library. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili hogs. Bim! Oh, okay. Alright, next one. Ready to mosey down on the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! I love this. I love this so much. This is everything. I want more games like this. I want more games where I just interact with Sonic characters, please. Hang in there! That's great. This kind of looks like the Sonic Unleashed library a little bit. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm headed out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, ESPIO and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? Oh, you're both so sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on the birthday. This tip is just too spicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. Oh, yeah.
But are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Yep, that's the special key. The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's the birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. That makes sense. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, just making things go well.
Things aren't going great.
Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that.
Besides murder? I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm ESPIO, the poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from the poet. From poet to reader meant a challenge for our delicate Whoa, Tails. I'm a little too tiny brain for a lot of this. You need to slow down a little bit. Can I hear some? Sure. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la. Dee dee dee.
Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. No, I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Bim and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk through us what happened after Amy and everyone left the dining car?
Oh, simple! We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blade, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. Where Amy told me and ESPIO to stay.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Yep.
Where was Rouge? What happened after... What happened? We happened to see... I'm so sorry. I'm reading way too fast, so I skip over all the words and my brain gets all jumbled. We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly to look for something. Then she went to the search for the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But then she left to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She must have found something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car and entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Why is I know he's the locksmith person, but why is he locking doors?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at the Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by rolling the monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right.
We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking us questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Yeah, these two are clear. These two are absolutely clear. With all these locked doors, yeah, these guys are chill. They're fine. They couldn't have done it. Plus, these guys are the ultimate detectives. They're not gonna murder anyone. And even if they did, they'd get away with it full stop. But they have no rhyme or reason to get out, or no rhyme, reason, or way to get out of their respected car, other than when Vector went to the saloon, and we already got that covered with Knuckles. So they're both clear. If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. Okay, so we just need to look for a used book and for maybe stuff to be over. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out of the train by speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out while searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. His spines are increasing. They're opening too far. Aw, Tails. Dude is mad chilling right now. Alright, so... hang in there. Wow, I really needed to see this. This little child's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. This child can stick to his principles and find the strength that I can too. Tails, you are just the best. You are just amazing. Okay, so there's a lot we could check here. I'm gonna check the trash bin though. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Hate to say it, but there's nothing there. Are you really sad that there was nothing in the trash bin? Don't worry about it. There will be something in the trash bin. I just know it. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin. Yeah, I just gotta stay optimistic. Oh, these trash bins absolutely hide. There's absolutely something that's hiding in these trash bins. Okay, so we already checked those books. Oh, hey. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book? He cooks? I knew in the Sonic Boom cartoon he cooked, but I didn't realize that was a real thing. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird that this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may be wrong. Table? Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Bim, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring... if I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Okay, so I'm not seeing any remnants of books anywhere that ESPIO could have read. Also, hi, Sonic OC from Sonic Forces. Brochures. Oh, like what Rouge was looking at. There are trepidation ideas in like the amusement parks, caverns of tales, and oh! The whole layout of the... oh, okay. Seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. We'll have a good overhead map. Let's take a look. Should we take this brochure about a cave, too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I do quite love a good cave. I wish someone would also partake in my love for caves. Okay, nope, let's not do that. Let's go and look at this. Okay, so we're here. Here's where all the brochures are. Vector's somewhere over here, chilling. So there's some secret areas back here.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we do definitely think you're the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the big fan of this line of thought.
Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering.
I don't have enough of anything to talk to you about it yet. Let's look at the globe. The globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled much here. The islands are fun and all, but I like to visit some of the other countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Oh, sounds like a perfect vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I actually have. If you're ever visiting there, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Yes. I'll tell you everything about the area and make sure it makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. This group knows everyone. Has been everywhere, haven't they? Yeah, they literally quite have. Alright, so we checked that. So pretty much the only thing... Oh, so... Okay, that can... I love that. Oh, interesting. I didn't see this over here. Oh, also, hi, Professor Pickle. Oh, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Let's move on then. Well, a little peek wouldn't hurt. Scavenge through the little book titles excitedly. Aww. That's odd. I know some of these books haven't fallen on the floor eventually, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. Interesting. It's a user guide to the Mirage Express. We're currently on. You think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay, so maybe ESPIO picked that book and read it, but why would he need the train's manual? Also, how did Sonic get to the coach car for the dining car?
What do you mean, he meets a trap?
No, we don't have anything on him yet. Whoa, look at this. Oh, that poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay, so everything we've kind of glazed over and looked at. Only thing we got to do is just kind of talk to him. Okay, so never mind. We got all that. Can I take your order?
Oh, yes, please. I'm starved.
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Why would you show the menu to me?
Come on, Ben. Why would you tease him like that?
And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool out of me.
Look, Bim, you've made him a fool. Come on, Bim, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I smooth things over, but at what cost? Okay. Alright, I think we can talk to ESPIO now. Fancy a poem? How about a poem about trains? Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my motion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? We do have enough evidence, though. What will it be? Let's get a poem about space. I made it up to space with my beloved antique face, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He just hadn't thought it through, has he? That's okay. You don't necessarily need to make it through. I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled. It's when I asked for my eggs sunny. Interesting that he's talking about eggs right next to the Eggman book. My talent is wasted on you lot. Okay, so I don't have enough info on anyone here to really interrogate them. So, okay. Yeah, I don't have anything, and I've checked everything that there is to check here. Very well. I think we should move to the next car. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going to the saloon car, and it's unlocked. When Shadow left the library car, he locked the door on his way out. There's got to be some reason he's doing this. We should make a note of it. Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Oh, okay, never mind. We got it. All right, let's interrogate Vector first. Oh, we're doing both of them.
So, the two of you believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but it wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the fidelity of your alibis. Bim and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if ESPIO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we're instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon bar, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up. Sure thing. That brings our attention to ESPIO. Bruce entered the library car and found something and then left. He said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once ESPIO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
Must have been a good read. What was the book?
ESPIO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book it might be. I believe it was this book.
A manual? You think ESPIO was reading instructions? What could you possibly have to support this?
Well, let me do a quick platforming session, and I'll tell you. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh gosh, what? What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. We're good, we're fine, we're good. Woo, okay. I really don't want to mess this up. These books are scattered all around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. I'll accept this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. You're sweating a little bit. The lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, ESPIO.
Hey now! I don't have you insulting my pal like that!
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can't handle myself.
Apologies, ESPIO.
Butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. Alright, we're going to ask you a few questions about the manual. Could you ask you about some questions about the manual? Just flip through the page and ask away. Okay. Page 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks. They're responsible for cleaning up trash, messes, and messes afterwards. Alright, that's correct. The robotic arms also detect weapons or explosives being throughout the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like ESPIO acted on that question. Alright. Page 89. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Wow. Alright. Page 16. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease the general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It worked in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for the guests. Alright, yep, it's for the autopilot. Now, did I pass your test? You did. A poet's brain is odd and surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Alright, you clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. We don't want to be supporting folks. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit though, reading an entire time time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. He answers my question so calmly. No, they're fine. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one that sees me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... ESPIO, is that true? Vector was the only one who could see you read? Yes, that's correct. Problem. Frankly, I don't believe that to be true, and we have evidence to back that up. Oh, that's right, because multiple people have been through this car. The locked door. Shadow's lock? Please pray tell us, what has this have to do with anything? Oh, yeah, no. Because he had to have been in the car, so it obviously saw him reading. You guys are playing well into your murder mystery. However, I'm simply too good at thinking. Oh yeah, look at all this thinking. Look at all this thinking I'm doing. Oh, look at all that thinking I'm doing. Look at all that beautiful thinking. We love to see that much thinking. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set his original high score at the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up eating it. It wasn't the high score for long. Crocs are natural.
Crocodile. I said alligator earlier, like a complete scrub. ESPIO said he saw Shadow into the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector the saloon car, ESPIO was fully seated, reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car, or he could have used chaos control when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way that Shadow and ESPIO didn't notice one another in Shadow's return trip. It was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of opening doors and locking would... Okay, that part, yeah, that's a little... Well, you see... So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really at the library car at all? Oh, did he leave during the time that Vector was gone? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw ESPIO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Bim, one that I would love for ESPIO to solve. You gotta believe me. That's that cool demeanor. Yeah, no, you're crumbling, dude. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow come back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he'd even had a tap on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, ESPIO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Yeah, no, something's there, but I'm not seeing it. Like, the character's not seeing it, but that's because he's kind of dumb, but I'm not seeing it really either. Again, the only reason he'd have for it is to use chaos control. Tails is the super genius. I don't want to make ESPIO feel bad, but Tails is the super genius. The only thing that ESPIO has going for him is maybe Shadow used chaos control to get to the other side. But that's like the only case that we have for that. Everything else just lines up with Tails. I think I'm gonna do in Tails. I'll let him continue his line of question. My favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be tremendous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. Oh, everyone's gone. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our... We do? A piece of evidence to Shadow and ESPIO have the... This one? Okay. Oh, I didn't collect both of them. We're doing lots of thinking this time. You can try to kill me, but you can't kill me. Ow, you killed me. Ow, I jumped, I promise. Ah, that's okay, I got more than enough. The library map, okay. Maybe there's something here I'm not seeing. They're right across from each other at a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way ESPIO and Shadow could... If Shadow walked down this path, there's a way ESPIO couldn't have... Why? It'd have to be here, right? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second that. When I returned from the saloon car, ESPIO was in the same spot.
That confirms it, you see? Shadow and ESPIO couldn't have seen each other from this spot, because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen ESPIO, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense. Well, you never mentioned Shadow's return, ESPIO. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. All right. Looks like they're good. That's 2 investigations this time down. That was perfect. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Alright, seems our next corridor is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and ESPIO.
Give him heck! And when you need any meat chopped, just say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for the both of you. A murder is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tock, tick goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. Yeah, we're doing good, but not so much ESPIO'S ability to do any kind of poetry. Come on, Ben, let's see what's next. All right, so we got that taken care of. We're gonna move on and see what happens next. You know what? Just one more look around. You never spend too much time in the library. Okay, I'll let you. I entertained your thought process for half a second, but we got to move on. All right. Oh man. All right, casino car. You know what? This one will have to wait for a little bit. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Oh, we won't worry about it. We'll worry about that next time. But for now, thank you everybody so much for joining me on this fun little adventure. But at the end of this episode, I am going to make this a series because I'm enjoying this way too much not to finish it. But April Fool's Day will be over by the time this video goes out. Or not by the time, but like by the time the next video goes out, April Fool's will be over. I hope you had a fun joking day of horsing around. I'm sorry I didn't do an April Fool's video this year. I really did have one in plan, but this game just came out of nowhere. And I thought it'd be really funny if I capitalized it by being a Blaze simp. And we're about to get to that. So if you really want to see me make a fool of myself in front of an anthropomorphic cartoon fictional cat princess with pyrokinetic abilities from another dimension, boy, you're gonna love the next episode, because I'm pretty sure that's where she is here. So I think with that being said, thank you again so much for joining me. And if you could do me a really, really big favor and check if my subscription button is, awake and stuff. It's not always awake. You'll know it's awake if it's gray, but if it's red, it's not doing its job to keep you guys up to date with everything that I'm doing. And I'm doing a lot of cool stuff, so you won't want to miss that. The only way you're not going to miss it is if you stay subscribed. So I think with all that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. So long.